Hello friends, Joe here once again, because it is a Valentine's Day. Everyone knows what that means. New characters in the gacha game that you play. In this case, Granblue Fantasy. So let's see who we're going to get. Last year we got, Sandalphon and Sen. Sandalphon was pretty good for like harder content. Sen was very much not very good at anything. But so you get this year two characters, looks like Cidala in Dark and Nehan in Fire. I did see the cutscene with Nehan, so not too surprised by him. But anyway, let's have a look at their weapons first. Cidala's bow, healing cap, Aegis, and supplemental based on HP. It's not very good. And then harp, grace, and garrison, no FLB, so it's bad. Okay. Let's look at kits. So Cidala still has linked skills. Ogi, massive dark damage to a foe. One turn cut to Cidala's linked skill cooldowns. They normally have quite a high cooldown. Skill 1, strength effect, dark allies, boost to triple attack rate, uplift effect, additional effect, bonus dark damage effect to caster, and deal triple attacks. And skill 2, the linked one, armor effect to dark allies, damage mitigation effect, refresh effect, additional effect, substitute effect to caster, receives all ally attacks. Nice. And then dodge all. And skill 3, 2, hit dark damage to all foes, hit to attack and defense stackable, supplement damage taken, stackable and remove one buff. I think that's new. Support skills, deal multi-attacks at battle start, coupled confection effect to Cidala. While in effect, supplement normal attack damage. Normal attacks deal 2 hits damage to random foes, so flurry. Mission chocolate activates after normal attacks, which is this one, which is pretty nice. Upon the chain burst, Tide of Chaos, magic tiger ingredient effect to Cidala. Consumed upon next link skill, used to activate both link skills. Additional effects activate. Coupled confection effect to Cidala. Okay. My first impression is that she's probably a decent attacker for like Ereshkigal burst setups, maybe? I don't know if she's going to be like an upgrade to anyone in particular. Maybe if you... Maybe like a side grade to like Bowman or something. Let me see if Wiki is updated so that we have numbers. We do. Oh, it's a bit annoying that she needs to. You need to full chain first before you can get the extra effects. So that's not great. But it is guaranteed triple attacking and 10% echoes. This is 30% armored, 100% chance, 2000 damage mitigation. And then the supplemental damage stackable is I don't know what each 3000 per stack, max 30k. That's pretty good. Although it's not a permanent buff, but it is global though, which is kind of nice. And that's all we have for numbers. So this might be okay in like harder content if you need to tank something. Damage mitigation is nice. She has an all ally sub with dodge all as well. Although again, you can only get that after you do a full chain, which is kind of restrictive, to be honest. Because like I said, my first impression is that she seems pretty good as just an attacker in like burst setups, because she gives this to the entire team, and then she also does this automatically after. Oh wait, no, never mind. What is she? Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So she does get this at battle start, shush. So it's the additional effects that she needs to do. Oh, I don't know what this is either. Coupled confection. What is that? We don't know. Wiki doesn't have it, so maybe this. I don't know. Maybe this is something really good. who can say? But obviously I have to just disregard that. But so yes, like she buffs the entire team. Do we have numbers on strength? 20% to 10%. Not terrible, but not great. 50% triple attack and 10% uplifted. But then she does this after normal attacks as well, which is pretty nice. So I'm sure people will be doing actual testing. She seems like a possible slot for, like I said, the Reshkagel burst setups. Maybe like a side grade for one of the characters, like say Bowman or something. But maybe sees use for this in like some harder content, maybe if you need it. But otherwise, she seems more bursty, but with some like getting this on herself is going to be a pain, because you will never see this in if you're using a Reshkagel, because you're never going to full chain. So I don't know, maybe if you're doing like longer burst when you're not using a Reshkagel, maybe, I don't know. But she seems fine. Not super amazing, to be honest. But let's look at Nehan. He's in fire, so I hope that means he's bad, because I am an Agni player and I don't have the resources to pull on this banner, so hopefully I don't need him. His Ogi, restore fire allies HP, 3-turn cut to Nehan skill cooldowns, similar to his light version. Skill 1, sweet treatment effect to another fire ally, consumes 25% of caster's max HP. What is that? Double attack rate is boosted, wind damage is lowered, normal attack damage is amplified, can't be removed. All can't be removed. Attacks made with crit and drain. Okay. For 8 turns. Depending on how often he Ogis, that might have decent uptime. Skill 2, nourishment effect to another fire ally, instant CA standby. Consumes 30% of caster's max HP. Charge bar will be boosted after charge attack. CA reactivation effect at end of effect, 1 time, can't be removed. Lasts 2 turns. Interesting. Shield effect to fire allies. Short boost to debuff resistance. Buffs can't be removed. Okay. 5 turns of Veil and Dispel cancel, which is nice. It's a 10,000 shield as well, which is pretty nice. The debuff resistance is 200%, so that's basically makes you immune to debuffs for 5 turns. Low defense, high dodge rate. At the end of turn when Nehan didn't take damage, 6 hit fire damage to a foe. That's similar to his light version. I can't remember if his light version... I think his light version needed him to dodge. It wasn't just don't take damage. So this actually might be better than the light one. Tank and counter effect, 2 hits to ally with sweet treatment effect, which is skill 1. Upon the ally's charge attacks, 20% boost in Nehan's charge bar, mitigate damage taken. Sweet treatment is guaranteed double attacks, 50% wind damage lowered, 10% amplify, 100% chance of 20% crit, and then a 2000 drain. And this is 100% charge bar after you Ogi. So you basically get 2 turns of Ogi and then you get a CA reactivation afterwards, which is okay. Honestly, he seems pretty mid, to be honest. Maybe I'm just overlooking something, but he doesn't seem that strong. Like, the fact that this is only one... I mean, this I can see not giving the entire team, because that would be pretty crazy in like Ogi setups, but this only affecting one ally is kind of a pain. But I don't think it would even be that strong if it affected the entire team, because, you know, like, Light Nehan basically does the same thing, and that affects the entire team. This is a nice defensive skill, I guess. But, I was going to say, There's probably other sources of Dispel Cancel and Veil and whatnot in Fire. There almost certainly are, I just can't think of them. But yeah, he seems fine. He might be okay in like harder content if you're missing like other like better picks. Like I feel like Christmas Noah was a Fire character that released pretty recently who is kind of tailor-made for harder content. And I think you'd rather have him over Nehan here. But yeah, he seems okay at best, honestly. Like this is, I was gonna say this is maybe like kind of a bursty kind of attack in terms of buffs to give to an ally, but it's only one ally and you're like, he does nothing for the rest of the team, so you wouldn't really slot him on a burst setup. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of him, to be honest. He seems okay at best, but not great. Like you can't even, I was gonna say, you can't just like cheese it and give this to himself so that he can Ogi a bunch and get his cooldowns reset quickly, but you can't do that because it has to be another fire ally. Same with this, so yeah, I think, like, honestly, I think even if this affected the entire team, I still wouldn't think he'd be super strong. And the fact that it only affects one ally is kind of a pain. And over 8 turns, like, this goes down to 16 turns cooldown. I think even with 3 turn cut on Ogi, like, you'd be hard pressed to even get this on more than one ally at a time. Like, the uptime on a single ally is probably pretty decent. I'm not going to do the mental math to figure that out, but like I said, it's only one ally, so yeah, not impressed, but on the plus side, means you probably don't need to pull this banner. Save for anniversary, because it is the 10th anniversary next month. So there's probably going to be a lot of good shit there. Who else is on rate up on this banner? Grand Cosmos. Which, you know, if you need Cosmos, like, she's on rate up, but I don't think it's worth pulling on this banner when the 10th anniversary is near. But I wasn't going to pull anyway because I only have like 2/3 of a spark. I don't even have enough to do just like YOLO pulls. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Cheerio. Bye.